What is up, everyone? Welcome to Heroes Avenue. My name is Darren, and today we're talking about Snyder Cut numbers. So, HBO finally released their numbers for quarter one of 2021, and we got to see how well or how poorly Zack Snyder's Justice League performed in quarter one. So, the purpose of releasing the Snyder Cut or Justice League is to get more subscribers on HBO Max. Like, that was the whole purpose. They invested $70 million of reshoot money towards the movie in hopes to gain that money back. And so we finally got the numbers on how much it actually performed in quarter one in March. And it's actually not that great, guys, to be honest. I mean, it seems like a uphill battle for HBO Max. It seems like they're ramping up very slowly for this app. And it could also be because it's very expensive. A lot of people are already set in their ways. They already have their Netflix, their Hulu, and Disney Plus, and that's it. Adding, those price points are from $10 to $12, and then adding the most expensive app, it's like $15.99 onto that is a huge ask. I think it's $14.99 actually. So it's a huge ask, and I think that's why HBO Max has a hard time gaining subscribers, and they're hoping that Zack Snyder's Justice League was that strategy to gain more. And so we finally got the numbers, and it looks like in quarter one, HBO Max gained 2.7 million subscribers in quarter one, and that, to me, that is a low number, and they're currently standing at 44.2 million, and that's split between HBO Max and HBO. So it's not looking good. And in the fourth quarter of 2020, they were just at 41.5 million. So they barely moved the needle. If you compare this to Netflix and how they did in quarter one of 2021, they only got 450,000 new subscribers, but they're already at 207 million subscribers today. And so it's uphill battle for HBO Max. And this is coming from, if you guys want to source me, this is coming from CNBC. They're the ones that came out with this report. They couldn't get to specific numbers on how Justice League actually performed from March 18th till the end of the first quarter. They couldn't get those numbers out, but it looks like it wasn't enough, since we're standing at 2.7 million in quarter one. And why am I saying this? How does it really involve comic book movies? Not only it tells us how well or how poorly Justice League performed, but a lot of us fans are asking to restore the Snyderverse, right? A lot of us want to see the continuation of Zack Snyder's vision, come out on the HBO Max platform. And we're hoping, we had this really hard rally cry on the internet. We had this hashtag that went viral, that was trending for, X amount of days. And people, celebrities, came out and said, you guys have to restore the Snyderverse. You're nuts if you don't. And after all that, we got 2.7 million subscribers, and and HBO Max, they invested 70 million, and it's just 3 months. We could see more subscribers come out in quarter two, but this isn't a great start. To be honest, this is not a great start. Our hopes to restoring the Snyderverse is not looking that great, and I don't know, guys. I don't know what else to say. I know people are pissed that when they first heard that they're not going to restore the Snyderverse. A lot of the fans, they may have unsubscribed. It could also be our undoing. It could have been our fault for not contributing to the success of HBO Max. But that's where we are today. It's really hard to really gauge this because Zack Snyder's Justice League came out March 18th, like in the middle of the last month of quarter one. It didn't really get a whole month to really perform. But also, if people were excited for this movie, they would have subscribed prior to the release date. And so a lot of my friends that are not in this comic book movie world, they're not going to. None of them that I know have watched the Justice League movie. I know my family has, because they kind of do like, the Marvel and DC movies. But the ones that are outside of our world, they don't want to invest 4 hours. Like, they know, like, people know this movies exist. They know, this movie is supposed to be really good, and they know it's 4 hours. And that is not helping their case to watch the movie or even subscribe to the movie. If anything, they would rather watch Godzilla vs. Kong than watch a 4-hour film of DC heroes. And so, yeah, it's not looking good for the restore of the Snyderverse movement, but I do hold hope. I hopefully someone in Warner Brothers is going to stick up for us. I just hope it's soon rather than later, because our actors are getting older, the characters are still being fleshed out in the DCEU, and so hopefully they come out and they vouch for us sooner than later. So let me know in the comments below, how do you guys feel about Justice League's performance, and how HBO Max was only able to get 2.7 million subscribers added to the platform? Do you guys think that is a good number, or do you guys think it's a bad number? Remember, we're only at 44.2 million. All right, so let me know in the comments below. Like this video, subscribe to our channel, and I'll see you guys again. Bye.